Yoga with Trish, and this is a gentle yoga and mindful movement class. We will begin in a comfortable seated position, spine tall, crown of your head reaching toward the sky. Soften and relax your shoulders away from your ears. Find a connection with your core, drawing your belly in towards your spine. And let your eyes close. Try to become centered here. And when you are ready, take a deep, slow breath in through your nose and a long, full breath out through your mouth. A deep, slow breath in through your nose and a long, full breath out through your mouth. Turn your attention inward and let a sense of calm wash over your body. Just starting to notice your breath. At this time, if you would like to choose an intention for your class, you may do so at this time. It could be as simple as one word: peace, joy, health. And maybe carry this intention throughout your practice. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes. We will begin with a mindful breath and movement exercise. So inhale your arms high to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Interlace your fingers and send your palms forward. Exhale, press your palms away and round your spine. Inhale, arms go high to the sky. Exhale, release your hands, tense your fingertips behind your back. And then inhale, interlace your hands behind your back, sending your chest toward the sky. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Inhale, arms go high to the sky. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, interlace your fingers, sending your palms forward. Exhale, press your palms away and round your spine. Inhale, arms go high to the sky. Exhale, release your hands, tenting your fingertips behind your back. And then inhale, interlace your hands behind your back, sending your chest toward the sky. Exhale, heart center. One more time. Inhale, arms go high to the sky, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, interlace your fingers. Exhale, press your palms away, rounding your spine. Inhale, arms go high to the sky, reaching those palms as far as high as they'll go. Exhale, release your hands, tenting your fingertips behind your back. Inhale, interlace your hands, sending your chest toward the sky. Exhale, back to heart center. And now roll over your ankles and come into your tabletop position. Now in tabletop, you want your hips directly over your knees. You want your wrists under your shoulders, and you want your fingers spread really wide on the mat. We'll begin with some simple cat-cows. So inhale, drop your belly, send your chest through your shoulders and tip your sits bones toward the sky. Exhale, press into your hands, round your spine, and look toward your belly. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round your spine. And just continue this at your own pace, matching your breath with your movement. Two more cat-cows just like this. come to a neutral spine. Inhale your right arm to the side of the room, maybe high to the sky. Exhale as you thread it under your right arm, bringing your right ear down to a block or the mat. You can stay right like this, or if you'd like to take a half bind, you can wrap your left arm around the small of your back, opening your shoulder toward the sky. And just breathe here in your twist. Release your left hand to the mat and press yourself back up to your tabletop position. Now inhale the left arm to the side of the room, maybe high to the sky. Exhale as you thread it under your right arm, bringing your left ear down to a block or the mat, staying right like this in your twist. Or if you'd like to take that half bind, wrap the right arm around the small of your back, opening your shoulder toward the sky. And breathe here in your twist. Release your right hand to the mat and press yourself back up to your tabletop position. Maybe gently swaying your hips side to side. Now inhale your right foot to the back of the mat, flexing your toes on the mat, and gently rock forward and back, opening up the sole of that right foot and right calf muscle. Come to stillness, pivot the left knee to the side of the mat, and inhale as you come up to your side plank. The sole of the right foot lands on the mat, right arm goes high to the sky. You want your hips going as high as they'll go. You can stay here and breathe, or if you'd like to deepen the stretch, take that right arm over your right ear. And breathe here. And then release everything back down to the mat, coming back into your tabletop position, gently swaying your hips side to side. Now inhale the left foot to the back of the mat, flexing your toes on the mat, gently rocking forward and back, opening up the sole of that left foot and left calf muscle. Come to stillness and pivot the right knee to the side of your mat as you come into your side plank on the other side. The sole of the left foot comes on the mat. The left arm reaches high to the sky. Relax those shoulders away from your ears. You can stay right like this in side plank. Or if you'd like to deepen the stretch, bring that left arm over the left ear and really send those hips high to the sky. And breathe. And then release your left hand down to the mat, coming back to your tabletop position, gently swaying your hips side to side. Look down at your fingers, make sure they're spread nice and wide. Tuck your toes, engage your belly, and lift your knees about 2 inches up off the mat. And let's just breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. And just lower the knees back down toward the mat. Maybe sway your hips again side to side. And now tuck your toes and come into your first downward facing dog, lifting your hips high to the sky. You want your fingers to be spread really wide on the mat. You want your heels to be going toward the mat. They do not have to touch. Your gaze is up at your belly. You have nice, strong arms. And let's start to bring a little movement into your downward facing dog. Bending one knee and then the other. Maybe swaying your hips side to side a little if that feels good. Then inhale, come high up on your toes. Exhale, let your heels head toward the mat. Inhale, go high up on your toes. Exhale, heels toward the mat. Inhale, high up on the toes. Exhale, heels toward the mat. Bend your knees and hand by hand, walk to the back of your mat, coming into your ragdoll. You want your feet hip distance apart. You want to grab opposite elbows with opposite hands. You want your chest to be right down on your thighs. Relax your neck, maybe sway side to side in your ragdoll. You can nod your head yes and no. Maybe wiggle out your jaw a little in case there's a little extra tension there. Release your hands to the mat and slowly, with bent knees, come all the way up to standing, rolling your shoulders down your back. Coming into your Tadasana pose, you want the crown of your head reaching toward the sky. Relax those shoulders. Let's just breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. And then inhale your arms high to the sky. Take your right hand to your left wrist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bend to the right of your mat. Your gaze can be down at your toes or up under your left arm. You want a nice open chest, and you're breathing deep, full breaths. Come back to center. Release your grip. Taking your left hand to your right wrist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bend to the left of your mat. Breathing deep, full breaths into the left side and to the right side of your body. Come back to center and release your hands to prayer. We'll come into a few balance poses here. So start to transfer your weight into your right leg. Coming into tree, either take your left foot to your ankle, your shin, or your upper thigh. You want that belly engaged. You want to pull everything into center for balance. And just breathe here in your tree pose. Try not to cave into your right hip. You want to stand nice and tall. Relax those shoulders. And breathe. Now bring your left knee to center and step into the middle of your mat. As you come into airplane arms, you want to squeeze your shoulder blades together and start to transfer your weight into your left foot. You can stay right like this with your toes on the mat. If you'd like to take it a little further, you can start to lift that back leg up off the mat. You just want to make sure you have a nice open chest and you're breathing. Bring that right knee to center and step it to the front of your mat. Inhale your arms high to the sky. Exhale as you bring your left arm under your right, coming into eagle arms. Now if this is difficult, you can always grab opposite elbows, opposite shoulders. So in eagle arms, and then you're going to take your left leg over your right leg, coming into eagle legs. You can always keep your toes as a little kickstand on the mat, or you can wrap it around. You want to make sure your elbows are up by your shoulders and you're pressing your hands away from your face. And you have a nice bend in those knees. And then release your eagle. Inhale your arms high to the sky. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant your hands and step back to your high plank. Nice and strong, your belly's engaged, you're knitting your ribs in, your fingers are spread really wide on the mat, and always know you can always put your knees down. Heels are going to the back of the room. Shift forward. Bend at the elbows and lower with control all the way down toward the mat. Untuck your toes, keeping your elbows close to your body. Inhale up to your baby cobra. Relaxing those shoulders. Exhale down. Inhale as you press back to your tabletop position. Tuck your toes and come into your downward facing dog, where you'll breathe 3 deep, full breaths. And then hand by hand, walk to the back of your mats. Nice bend in your knees. Bring your right hand right in front of your face. And inhale the left arm high to the sky for a twist. You have a bend in your right knee and you're straightening your left. And breathe. Release your left hand to the mat. And inhale your right arm high to the sky for a twist. Straightening your right leg, bending into your left knee. Release your right hand to the mat and slowly roll up one vertebra at a time, rolling your shoulders down your back. Coming back into your Tadasana pose and start to transfer your weight into your left foot. And you can bring your right foot either to your shin, either to your ankle, your shin, or your upper thigh. Coming into your tree pose. You want to pull everything into center, engage that belly, relax those shoulders, and breathe. Bring your right knee to center and step it to the middle of your mat. Arms go back like airplane arms, really opening your chest here. Again, you can start to transfer your weight into your right leg as you lift your back leg. Flexing that back foot like it's up against the back wall. Nice open chest, and you're breathing here, engaging your belly. And then inhale the left knee to the middle and step it to the front of your mat. Arms go high to the sky. Right arm comes under left, eagle arms. Right leg goes over left. And remember, you can always put your toes down for like a little kickstand. Elbows are up by your shoulders. You're pressing your hands away. Eagle pose. And relax those shoulders. Bending deep into your knees. And release your eagle. As we come into our modified sun A. Inhale, arms high to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees. Lower your hands toward the mat. Inhale to a nice flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back to your high plank. Lower your knees if you'd like. Shift forward. And with control, lower all the way down toward the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale up to your baby cobra. Exhale down. Inhale as you press back to your tabletop. Tuck your toes and come back into your downward facing dog, where we will breathe 3 deep, full breaths. Bend your knees and hand by hand, walk toward the back of your mat. Taking your peace fingers and thumbs to your big toes. Nice bend in those knees. Relax your neck and start to straighten those knees. They don't have to straighten all the way. Maybe the elbows go out to the side as you press your toes into your fingers. And breathe here, relaxing that neck. Release your toes and slowly roll all the way up. Rolling your shoulders down your back. Bringing your hands to heart center. And mindfully walk to the front of your mats. Bring your hands to your hips. And inhale your right foot to the back of your mat, coming into your warrior one. Now in warrior one, you have a nice bend in your front knee. You have the sole of your back foot on the mat. Your hips are facing frontwards. Arms go high, and you're going to relax those shoulders away from your ears. Chin is up, chest is up. Warrior one. Inhale, and then exhale. Pivot on your back foot, opening up to warrior two, which is a slightly wider stance. And you want your back foot parallel with the back mat. As you're pressing into the outside of that back foot, there's still a really good bend in that front knee, and you're making sure that front knee isn't caving in. You're pressing it away from your body. Relax your shoulders, gazes over your left fingertips. Warrior two. Flip your front palm and reverse your warrior, still keeping a nice bend in that front knee. Now start to straighten that front leg as we get ready for our triangle pose. Inhale, go a little further back. Exhale as you hinge halfway down. Reach in those fingertips as far as they'll go, and then allow that left hand to come down to your shin, a block, or the mat, and then the right arm goes high to the sky for our triangle pose. You might want to take your left hip and scooch it under your right. And just breathe here. Gaze can be up or down, depending upon what feels better on your neck. Now bend back into that front knee and allow the right arm to bring you back up to your warrior two. Inhale and exhale. Inhale for gentle warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten everything for gentle warrior. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, gentle warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior, keeping a nice bend in that front knee. And then, taking your left elbow to your left knee, we're going to come into our side angle pose. Right arm goes high to the sky. Side angle. And breathe here. Now gaze down at your left big toe. Both hands come on either side of that foot. As you lower your hips, coming into your runner's lunge. So inhale, heart goes high. Exhale, straighten that front leg, folding over that front leg. Inhale, drop your hips, runner's lunge. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Inhale, bend back into that knee to your runner's lunge. Exhale, straighten. Relax your neck. Breathing deep, full breaths into that left hamstring. And then crawl your hands to the center of your mat. You want your feet parallel here. If anything, your toes are more in than your heels. Bring your right hand right in front of your face, either on the mat or if you do have a block. And then inhale the left arm high to the sky for a twist. Release your left hand to the mat and inhale your right arm high to the sky for a twist. Release your right hand to the mat. Bring both hands to your hips. Engage your belly. Squeeze your thighs together as you come all the way up with a flat back. And walk to the front of your mats. Inhale the left foot to the back of the mat as you come into your warrior one on the other side. Hips are facing the front of the room. Arms go high to the sky. Relax those shoulders. Warrior one. Inhale And exhale as you pivot on your back foot and open up to your warrior two. Again, a wider stance. You have a nice bend in that front knee. Your shoulders relax away from your ears, and your gaze is over your right fingertips. Flip your front palm and reverse your warrior, keeping a nice bend in that front knee. Now start to straighten that front leg, and then hinge halfway down, reaching those fingertips as far as they'll go, allowing the right hand to come down to your shin, a block of the mat. Left arm goes high to the sky for your triangle. Maybe scooch that right hip a little under the left. And breathe here. Deep, full breaths into your triangle pose. Then back into the front knee and allow that left arm to help bring you back up to your warrior two. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, straighten everything for our gentle warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, gentle warrior. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, gentle warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior, keeping a nice bend in that front knee. Inhale and exhale as you bring your right elbow to your right knee. Left arm goes high to the sky for your side angle pose. Now start to bring your gaze down at that right big toe. Both hands come on either side of that foot. As you drop your hips into your runner's lunge, heart goes high. Inhale. Exhale, straighten that front leg and fold over that front leg. Inhale. Drop your hips, runner's lunge. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, drop your hips, lift your chest. Exhale, straighten. Relax your neck and breathe deep, full breaths into this right hamstring. And then start to crawl your fingers to the middle of the mat. You want your toes out, heels in, as you come up into your goddess pose. Arms are in goalpost arms. Goddess. Now inhale to your five-pointed star, straightening everything. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, five-pointed star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, goddess. Now inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, bring your forearms to touch. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, forearms touch. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, forearms to touch. Bring both hands to your thighs. Straighten your legs and walk to the front of your mats. Inhale, arms high to the sky. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale to a nice flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back to your high plank. Remember, you can lower your knees if you'd like. Bending at the elbows, lower all the way toward the mat. And come into your Sphinx pose. You want your forearms on the mat. You want to press the tops of your feet into the mat. Your shoulders relax away from your ears. You have an engagement of your core. And you're acting like your hands are coming towards your body as your chest is going through your shoulders. This is an active pose, Sphinx pose. So let's just breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lowering all the way down, stacking your hands one on top of the other so that your forehead can rest right here. And let's just breathe a couple of breaths here. And now bring your hands back by your body, forehead to the mat, pressing your hands into the mat. I want you to lift your torso up off the mat. Press your feet into the mat and your hands, and just breathe here for 3, 2, slowly lowering all the way down. Again, stack your hands one on top of the other, bend your knees, and gently windshield wipe your legs back and forth. Just to release your hips. Let your legs go long on the mat. Bring your hands right by your chest, pressing yourself up to tabletop. Bring your knees to the edges of your mat, toes touch, and then press your hips back as we come into our child's pose. Allow your forehead to come down to a block with the mat. Arms go straight out in front. Maybe rock your head side to side as you give your forehead a little massage on the mat. Maybe start to crawl your fingers to the right of the mat. As you breathe deep, full breaths into the left side of your body. And then crawl your fingers to the left of your mat. Breathing deep, full breaths into the right side of your body. Coming back to center. Pressing yourself back up to tabletop. And then coming to a seated position, where we will bring the soles of our feet together and gently press your thighs away. Now send your left leg straight out, diagonally straight out in front of you. The sole of the right foot comes to your inner thigh. You want to sit nice and tall. Turn your body towards your left leg and gently fold over this leg. Breathing deep, full breaths here. Slowly come all the way up. Sending that left leg straight out in front of you. Take the right knee over that leg, cradling that knee with your left arm. Bring your right arm behind your back. I'm going to inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little more. Relax those shoulders. Inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Taking that right leg diagonally out to the side. Bring the sole of that left foot to your inner thigh. Turn your body to face your right leg and gently fold over this leg. And just breathe. Breathing deep, full breaths into that right hamstring. Gently come all the way up. Bringing that right leg straight out in front of you. Bringing the left knee over the right. Cradling that knee with your right arm. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little more. Inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Sending both legs straight out in front of you. You want to sit nice and tall. Nice straight spine. Engage that belly. And inhale your arms high to the sky. Exhale, lead with your chest. as you gently fold over both legs, double-legged forward fold. Relax your neck. And breathe deep, full breaths into both hamstrings. Slowly roll all the way up. Engage your belly. And with control, slowly lower all the way down to the mat, taking your time. Inhale your arms high to the over your head. Big inhale in. Exhale, hug your knees deep into your chest, gently rocking side to side. Continue to hold the right knee deep into your chest as your left leg comes long on the mat. Maybe start to do some ankle circles with that right knee going one way, then the other. Maybe gently rocking that hip side to side. And then taking your left hand, guide that right knee across your body for a twist. Right arm can go out to the side as you gaze toward your right. Breathing deep, full breaths into this twist. Come back to center. Hugging your left knee deep into your chest and allow the right leg to come long on the mat. Maybe doing some ankle circles with that left leg, that left ankle going one way and then the other. And then start to rock that hip side to side. Come to stillness with your right hand. Guide that left knee across your body for a twist. Left arm goes out to the side. Your gaze is toward the left as you breathe deep, full breaths into this twist. Come back to center. Again, hugging both knees deep into your chest. Allowing your feet to come on the mat, about hip distance apart. You want to see if you can bring your ankles pretty close to your hips. Maybe your fingers can graze your heels. And we're going to do a couple of bridges here. So press the small of your back into the mat and then lift your hips high to the sky. Pressing both hands into the mat. You want your chest to come towards your chin. And just breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly lowering all the way down toward the mat. Inhale and exhale. We can do this again. Press the small of your back into the mat and start to lift your hips high to the sky. And press your arms into the mat. If you'd like to take it a little further, maybe you can interlace your hands behind your back, rolling your shoulders underneath, lifting your hips. And just breathe here for 3, 2, and then slowly lower all the way to the mat. Inhale and exhale. And then bring your feet to the edges of the mat so your knees can knock in together. Maybe your hands come to prayer and rest your thumbs at the spot between your eyes, your third chakra. And maybe massage your forehead going one way and then the other. Come back into your breath. Release your hands to the mat. So we'll come into our waterfall pose. So if you have a block, you can put it under your sacrum. If not, you can put your hands under the small of your back, sending your legs high to the sky for waterfall pose. There should be no effort here. You can always go up against a wall too. Sometimes that feels good. Bringing your legs up a wall. This is a great pose for your circulatory system, your nervous system. It really calms your body. It's a great pose to do at the end of every day. And then release your legs to the mat as we get ready for our Shavasana pose, which is practiced at the end of every yoga class, so that we can fully release all physical effort. So, let your legs come long on the mat, about hip distance apart. Relax your arms down by your sides, palms facing up, so that your collarbones are spacious and your chest is wide. Make any last minute adjustments that you may need here. Elongating your tailbone, maybe bringing your chin a little closer to your chest. Get comfortable on your mat. Let the front of your body relax into the back of your body. And let all thoughts dissolve as you settle into your breath.
You all done yet?
No, not yet. Almost done. So start to bring some breath and movement back into your body. Maybe wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe rock your head side to side. And when you are ready, slowly roll onto the right of your mat, where you can cradle your head in your arms. Take several nourishing breaths here. And when you are ready, gently press yourself up to a comfortable seated position with your eyes soft. Bringing your hands to your heart center. Always know kindness, love, and compassion are within you. Feel the beautiful peacefulness within you at this moment. And let you be the light you wish to be in this world. Namaste. Thank you, everyone.